Namaskaram guys, how's it going? It's Frederick from Distant Point of View, and in this video I want to answer some questions that I got from someone who wrote me on WhatsApp. And let me just pull this up real quick. So this question is from a girl. She asks, Anna, I've been doing Surya Kriya for 8 months and Shambhavi for 5 months now. I feel I have lost a lot of weight. In fact, people around me keep on telling that I have changed drastically appearance-wise. Is it normal that we lose weight during these practices? So, honestly, I'm not sure if this is the case for most or all people. I don't know how much Surya Kriya you're doing or how much Shambhavi you're doing. I can tell from my own experience that the body definitely becomes a lot tighter, slimmer, but I'm not sure if I really lost weight in kilo-wise or in grams. I think that from my experience and what I've seen from other people, the body just tends to become a lot stronger, a lot more capable, and a lot lighter in the sense of experiencing it. But I wouldn't say that from the experience that I had personally that I lost a lot of weight. And it depends definitely how much weight you had before. If you were very overweight, I'm sure you would lose a lot of weight. But if you're like already in a good weight, which is like something around, if you take your height in centimeters and divide 100 from it. So if you're like 1 meter 80, then you should weigh around 80 kilos, kind of. That's what you can just take it for a base level. And so I'm like 185 maybe, and I weigh like 82 kilos or something, I don't know. Kind of depends. And I wouldn't say that I lost a lot of weight, and I also don't think that if I would do more, I would lose a lot of weight from this. And I also don't think that I couldn't gain weight during these practices. It kind of depends on, I think, the amount of food you eat, what kind of food you eat, and in general how much activity you have. And so I don't think you would become anorexic by doing too much these practices, and I also don't think that if you would want to gain weight, like try to become overweight, that these practices would stop you from doing that. Potentially it'll keep you in a healthy range depending on what you want. It'll benefit you and it'll support you with that. So if you want to lose weight, definitely it can help. And if you want to gain weight, for some people they have trouble gaining weight, I think this can also help you gain weight, healthy weight. I think these practices, they bring you much closer to help you achieve whatever you want in life. And also, whatever you want with your body, you can achieve that. So there's also something about a pranic energy that if you do shunya, you can actually, there's a pranic energy that kind of yogis use to be able to transmute their weight. So, I don't know how much I can talk about these things, because some of these things are kind of, I don't want to spoiler it for you, or actually I shouldn't be talking about certain things, but there's a pranic energy that enables you to become heavier or lighter. And depending on certain practices you can do, you can actually get more mastery over this prana, and then you can actually become lighter or heavier. So there's these stories of yogis who they would stand on a weight and they would just become heavy, and then the next day they would be super light, and stuff like that. And obviously people who became so light, they start to float and all this. So in that sense, I think you will just gain more mastery over your body. And if you've been very overweight, it's well possible that that's why you lost weight. If you've not been overweight and now you feel like you're losing a lot of weight, then I think it's not the yoga that you're doing. I think it's maybe that you're eating less and something like that. I mean, obviously, if you eat not enough and then you do a lot of, Surya Kriya, which definitely is, sort of a physical sadhana, then you'll burn a lot of calories doing it. So if your calorie balance is negative, so you're eating less than what you're burning, you're going to lose weight, obviously, but I think you would lose less weight, or you would become still healthier than if you would just like run on the treadmill. So I think it would be hard to become like anorexic doing these practices, because the body just aligns itself. It's hatha yoga. It aligns itself to the geometries of how things are supposed to be. The planets, the sun, the moon. It aligns itself and becomes healthy. It becomes natural. So you'll become in that way more natural. And if you were overweight, then you would lose weight. Yeah. So that's basically this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you want to lose weight, just start doing more sport. But if you want to become, healthy, fit, able to do whatever you want to do, then hatha yoga is the way. And Shambhavi, I'm not sure if Shambhavi will transform your body weight. I mean, there's really not too much of a physical component to it, but what I notice myself is that since I'm doing Shambhavi, my body definitely stabilizes. In many ways, my sleep quota is better, and the ability to perform is much better. My body just finds more rest, and therefore the body doesn't feel like it needs to put on a lot of weight. It'll just naturally kind of balance. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I see you guys in the next one. Give me a like if you liked it, a dislike if you don't think I'm telling the truth or telling my opinion, or if you just think differently. And comment below if you want anything else answered. I hope I can help you with something today, and I see you guys soon.